the night before Christmas, when all through the den not a creature was stirring, not even the Cybermen. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that the Prince of all Saiyans soon would be there. The children all nestled, all snug in that bed, with visions of sensu beans danced in their heads, and Mama and her kerchief, and I and my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, I threw up the sash. To the moon on the breast and the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when to what my wondering answers were praying but a miniature sleigh, an 8 tiny Saiyan, with a little old driver so lively and sweeter. I knew in the moment he must be Prince Vegeta, more rapid than eagles. His coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Nappa, now Broly, now Kefla and Goten, on Bardock, on Kaba, on Gine and Gohan. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away at a door. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the Saiyans they flew, with a ship full of capsules, and the Prince of all Saiyans too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little boot. As I drew my head and was turning around, down came the chimney. Prince Vegeta came abound. He was dressed in his armor from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished from his battles and soot. A bundle of capsules he had flung on his back, as he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the hair on top of his head was like a mountain covered in snow. The stump of a pipe he held in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a stern face and an armor protecting his belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was short and grouchy, more akin to a troll than a jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his ship, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.